Hello and welcome to the White Trash Voltaire podcast. I'm your host, Shifty-Eyed Marcus, and they're listening to you, listening to us. And I have with me my co-host, Matthew Vehemity, who is actually in a transitional phase trying to reinvent himself, so not very much like the White Trash Voltaire at all right now. More like a gothic Voltaire. And Sam is also here somewhere. It's not really important, but more importantly, vastly more importantly than anything I've said so far, Aaron Pope is here, and he's the coolest person ever to grace the White Trash Voltaire studio.
I feel
also,
like we're hyping him
that
up.
is incredibly
We should
note.
let the audience decide for themselves.
No,
how
they
awesome
don't
he
get
is.
an opinion.
That is very generous.
Side note, I'm actually Caleb Dunkerson, by the way, who's really the host, because Shifty-Eyed, he's Shifty. You know what? I'm here in Indiana, in the White Trash Voltaire Studio North, and
Because Shifty
is
Eyed
the
Marcus
North
backed
Studio.
out.
that's a
I
rarity.
never thought that we were that fancy that we had two different studios, one in the north, one in the south.
We
Yeah,
do.
that's the thing.
What?
WTV North. That
Why do you
has a
keep-
ring to
I'm
it.
pretty sure that you can't keep saying WTV. I'm pretty sure that's not right.
White Trash Voltaire.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just.
WTV is Channel 4, though. You can't keep saying that.
Well, fuck them.
Well, usually we go with TWTV because we like to put
The
the
White Trash.
yeah, because keeps. I'm pretty sure you. Like, if you get big enough, you can be-
WTV4
Again,
You can
I
keep-
Studio
reiterate.
North.
I
Wait,
reiterate.
do they exist anymore?
Yeah, WTV is what it turned into.
I
It used to
reiterate.
be W4, now it's
Fuck
WTV.
them.
Yeah, but do they exist
Okay,
anymore?
well,
It
that,
does.
No,
your,
do they
your
exist?
point
Think about it.
stands.
Think about it. Do they exist anymore?
As they were, no. They are not the same person.
No, but they're not the WTV anymore.
They're like Jeremy, but he turned
No,
into
they're
a...
CBS now.
No,
Yeah, no.
CBS.
No,
CVS?
Channel 8
Pharmacy?
turned into Channel 4.
Yeah, the CBS,
Okay,
was it Corporation Broadcasting System?
They moved to Channel
over
4.
to Channel 4. Yeah.
I have
They
something
did.
to say about those
yeah.
assholes at
Yep.
CVS.
CBS.
Okay, look. It is not their job to cause me to quit smoking. You know? It's not their job. And they were the only one of those drugstores in this area, at least, who actually sold pipes, like the actual pipe and pipe tobacco. Does Walgreens sell that stuff? No, they
No,
don't.
because we went over there.
I know, exactly. Walgreens doesn't sell it. So the only place in walking distance that used to sell it was CVS, and they don't sell it anymore. Well, that makes me mad, because it is not their business.
This pipe is 2 years old. It was from CBS.
And is it their business whether or not I smoke?
They
You know-
still sold cigarillos. They stopped selling pipes. Still sold cigarillos.
And you know what
Really?
And you know what their business is? Their business is making money from selling stuff to me. If I want tobacco products, they should sell them to me. Because their business is to make money off of me. And I have got money for them. I think they're just a bunch of douchebags.
It was nice to walk across the street and buy the Captain Black, but now I have to freaking drive 2 minutes and 37 seconds down the road to get my Captain Black.
Which is a
tobacco.
Because
big
They
CVS,
may not.
because CVS thinks that you can't make your own decisions. They got to make them for you.
They may not approve of you smoking tobacco, but
Pipe-
they
only
really
pipe
are
tobacco.
okay with you.
Only pipe tobacco.
They don't smell. They
they
don't
don't
sell
sell
No, they don't
cigarettes.
sell anything.
They don't sell
Really?
any
Not anymore.
tobacco.
Not anymore.
Oh.
But they are more than okay with you wanting to be an alcoholic.
Yeah, and you know what?
They sell. I buy alcohol.
You know what?
from
What's
CVS.
more? Okay, what's more
Because your
destructive?
girlfriend works there.
What's
No,
more
just in
destructive? What's
Well,
more destructive to
yeah.
other people besides the user of the product? Alcohol, or cigarettes? Tobacco products.
Besides cigarettes,
I mean-
alcohol is worse than pipe and cigarillos. Cigarettes are poisonous as heck, but
I mean, cancer happens occasionally.
It does.
so alcohol,
but I'm
alcohol
saying,
not only
I'm
kills
saying,
your liver, can cause cancer into multiple.
I'm just saying,
And it
dangerous,
also can kill others.
more dangerous to others besides the user.
Yeah. When you're
Look,
thinking of a
and you know
sociological
what?
standpoint,
And you know what? People will say, "Oh, but secondhand smoke." That is somewhat inconclusive. I'm just saying, it is somewhat inconclusive.
there is
how
secondhand smoke, but
destructive
there's
secondhand
also
smoke is.
multiple laws against it. I as long as you still sell me cigarettes, there's laws against me smoking around other people. So still sell me cigarettes.
also, I would also like to point out
that Sam seems agreeing to everything we say. Sam has nodded to everything. He's
while
smoking
stoically smoking on his incredibly
very
long
stoic.
pipe.
He seems
Yep.
like the thinker if the thinker had a pipe and was majestic.
Very like
Got my pipe in
Early
one hand,
American.
my rum and Dr. Thunder in the other
And
hand.
he's just nodding to everything we say.
also very keeping in the
Quite
White Trash
so.
Voltaire by drinking Dr. Thunder
Quite so.
instead of
Well,
any name
here's-
brand.
Well,
It is
we,
84 cents. It tastes the same.
we tried to get Dr. Pepper, but we couldn't find the Dr. Pepper aisle.
Yeah,
And then we found it. It was too late. Sam already
Yeah.
had the Dr.
It was already
Thunder
in
his
hand. There was no point in putting it back.
wait, whoa. You guys found the Dr. Pepper
Okay.
before you paid for the Dr. Thunder.
Yeah,
But it was already
Sam
in
already
hand.
had it in his hand, so it was too
You
late.
couldn't
It was
just,
decided.
You could just set it down on the ground.
No, no, no.
somehow.
Sam said
You don't
84
set things
cents.
on the ground.
Yeah, we didn't realize
There's
that we didn't realize that Dr. Pepper had its own aisle.
Yeah, so we went to the soda aisle looking for Dr. Pepper, and there was no Dr. Pepper, even though there's Pepsi and Mountain Dew and all this stuff that you'd expect. And then we're like, where's the freaking Dr. Pepper? Well, we couldn't find it. So Sam just grabbed the Dr. Thunder, and then we walked to the next aisle over and found that Dr. Pepper had its own entire aisle, and then we were like, oh, that makes sense.
Dr. Pepper had pushed itself so far ahead of other colas and sodas that it has been decided that it needed its own aisle.
You know what's silly?
When you go to Walmart, there's Dr. Pepper, and then
There's the other sodas.
it's like you walk up to an aisle, Dr. Pepper, and then the next aisle over is other.
I bet the audience is wondering what's silly. I had a tobacco. I had a pipe tool in my hand, and now it's gone.
Well, I'm sure that they probably weren't wondering about that at
Oh,
all.
there it is. Stuffed in the crevice of my fat.
Oh, that's nice.
Along with a grilled cheese and a full-on Texas
You
cut
guys
steak.
didn't realize
whoa,
Sam
Sam.
Dumas is like 340
Sam, you
pounds.
overestimate your weight. You are not fat whatsoever.
And I'm like, dude, I weigh 194.7 pounds.
Not every.
That is
Oh wow,
oddly
that's like
specific.
that's like 100 pounds less than what I weigh.
Yeah.
That
But
is
I'm made out of
almost
I'm made out
100
of-
pounds more than I weigh.
I'm made out of solid
Be
muscle.
fair,
So
Matt, Mr. Crow. You weigh like a crow.
hey, there's alcohol like all over the place. What are we drinking today?
We
Yeah,
were drinking a
That's
mix
the
of
whole point I
rum.
was getting
point,
at. Is
good
we were talking
point.
about
No.
CVS and alcoholism,
Hang
yet
on.
we are
We're
profusely drinking.
We're drinking a mix of rum, Southern Comfort, Sapporo, and Asahi.
And
beer.
sake.
and
And
sake.
sake. Oh, we
There's
got
been
Oh yeah, we had
sake.
hot
Sake.
sake.
There was
We got some hot
thrown in.
sake to keep our blood running.
Oh, and how many beers did we have before we even started this thing?
Sam, you are definitely.
I've had two.
different.
Well, we
this.
actually
I could.
No, we're together.
Wait
but
a
I
second.
don't know what they're doing.
we were.
I have an
able to-
interesting way to
talk
do
about
this.
it more.
Let's go by one
Matt.
by one before Aaron, because we had dinner and then went to Books and Brew. Let's name the beers that we had.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Starting
I don't
with.
even remember where I'm at right now, so I don't know
No,
if I can remember the names
Samuel
of
was
the beers
probably
I
the
drank.
furthest. So let's do Caleb, Matt, Sam, me.
Well, we all started drinking at the same time.
Yeah, but Sam's hitting. it.
I drink.
No, that's probably true.
Sam is.
Yeah, let's start
What
with.
was the okay? So at Books and Brew, what did I have? What was the beer? The
Let's- well,
That's the thing. I don't remember the names of them because
White
they're
Trash.
so
I only had-
something.
White Trash Voltaire, tonight's walkthrough. Let's go, Caleb.
Caleb's had
Oh,
at
what
least
was
2
called?
beers.
that
Something
bitter.
It was called.
The
It's
English
something
bitter.
like beer ruins the mind or something.
Yes, it's exactly what it's called. Beer
Yeah, it's
ruins
Called
the mind.
Beer Ruins the Mind. That's
No,
Yeah,
beer
the
killer
beer-
of the mind.
No, it's not killer of the mind.
No, beer the mind killer.
That sounds.
Sounds closer to what it is.
Possibly.
Beer Ruins the Mind sounds like a long name.
Oh,
Well,
it is a long name.
Yeah, they name
It's-
all their beers.
I'm-
based on
It's a
books.
black.
I'm
it's
almost
a black,
entirely sure it's beer the mind killer.
It's a black
rye.
ale,
Beer the Mind.
and oh man, it was really good. Oh yeah,
Was it?
really good?
Is it right? Yeah.
Black rye ale, and it was very. It was bold and very bitter, but delicious.
In my experience, black lagers, black spice, black everything. Black means that it tastes more like dirt.
You sound racist to
Yeah,
me.
seriously. I like my coffee like I
Why
like
did you
my
guys
women.
throw that stuff in there? No, I meant.
I like my coffee like
Okay.
I like my metal.
No,
Hey,
black
everybody-
does seem to be harder. Black seems to be rougher, and I think
Yeah.
that's the
So
point of it.
anyway,
That's the point.
so just so you know, Aaron is a racist.
No, what?
Freaking racist. Well,
Okay.
think about it. He bought a house in Greenfield.
All right,
Of
White
course
Trash
he's racist.
Voltaire. We're
There's a
going over a
lot
nice walk through.
more-
Caleb
Oh, so-
drank.
Me and Stephanie had a hilarious conversation about your hatred for Greenfield, and I'm not gonna talk about it.
Sam's hatred for Greenfield.
Oh, I hate that place so much.
Yeah,
We're
Sam
not
hates
moving there.
Greenfield.
We're
and
not
me and,
moving there.
Me
She
and,
wants to move there, and I'm like,
me and
It's a
Stephanie.
nice place.
Me and
no,
Stephanie
it's
had
not.
a hilarious.
Nothing happens there.
I have a
People
house-
who are born there never go anywhere.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You weren't born there.
But you weren't born
and I
there,
wasn't
and
born
also and also depending
Where
on
do you
where you
plan to
live,
go, Sam?
depending on where you live in Greenfield, you're practically in Indianapolis anyway.
there. Yeah, and it's
Exactly.
also
It's
and
just
it's also
cheaper.
incredibly
Just
cheap.
do Ma-
Who
just do
cares
Mount
where you
Comfort.
live?
No. Greenfield is not cheap. Greenfield is the most expensive place in Hancock County. Go to Mount Comfort and McCordsville. It's half Greenfield, half
That
Indianapolis.
doesn't even
Oh,
make sense.
McCordsville is also practically Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Also very true because it's what's that avenue?
You're
Poundson.
Yeah, it's Pendleton Pike,
Pendleton
Guys,
Pike, yeah.
I don't know. if
and
you
it goes
realize.
all the way down.
Yeah, Pendleton Pike can go from straight white
I mean,
to mixed
think
to
about it.
black
New York
in a
City
matter
is
of 2
practically
seconds.
Indianapolis.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
totally.
No, Lawrence.
No,
Beijing.
we're talking
But
about.
Lawrenceville is
is
barely
practically
Lawrence, and Lawrence
Indianapolis.
No,
is
we're talking
Indianapolis.
about. No, Sam, you're being an idiot. We're talking about towns that are literally
No.
connected to Indianapolis.
Here's the
That's
thing.
Lawrence.
Like
and
if you
Lawrence is
live
basically
far
Lawrenceville.
enough
Like-
to one side of it, you are within like 50 feet of Indianapolis.
Greenfield.
Greenfield
The
is a
edge
place
of
where
Green-
you go to die.
The Greenfield
No,
is
that's not
the,
true.
Awful, horrible
The
place.
Greenfield is
you're
the
just
outside of
Because people
Cumberland,
from
being-
and
downtown
Cumberland is
Indianapolis
Washington
get
Avenue.
so far with their lives.
Yeah, nothing good comes out of Greenfield. That's a place where racist and white. I don't feel comfortable.
No,
For
Sam.
a while, I lived on the edge of Greenfield, and when I go to the Speedway gas station, I didn't feel comfortable
Yeah, I know.
because there's nothing but white people there, and it made me uncomfortable.
That's
and
fine. Why do you want to be a part of your community?
They call me faggot a lot, and I felt bad about myself.
Yeah, but Sam, that's what me and Stephanie were talking about. We were talking about the fact that people call you faggot all the time.
Yeah, no.
Because
I
people
was
get
a
the wrong.
part.
Everybody gets the wrong impression about you.
I was a part of something that was borderline considered glam, modern metalcore in Greenfield.
that's an awful thing to be part
That
of.
is a very awful thing to be a part of. I
a
will consider
terrible
that in
place.
hindsight, but like
Hey
that
guys,
came
if
out
you
of
want to
Greenfield.
know, if you want to know about what that thing is, it's probably the background track to what you're listening to right now.
Okay.
It's
we don't really have any
probably
alternatives.
Still a
So
thing.
tonight's drinking walkthrough, starting with Caleb, he had the mind killer, what you call it.
What was
Yeah.
what you had for dinner?
The same thing that you had for dinner, and the Sam. had for dinner.
No,
no,
we
you
all,
had two different
To
beers.
all new listeners,
you and Sam had the same thing,
You had a
and then
British-
Stephanie and I had the same thing.
Oh,
you had a
I don't
British
know.
bitter.
I don't know
it
what
was
it's
like
called.
stabbed to the balls or something. It was a really weird name.
who
Well,
did you guys drink with mind
was-
killer and
that was
stabbed to
good.
the balls? What is this place?
No,
It's
we
called-
had
it's called
we had
Books
beer
and
with
Brews.
dinner, and then we went to Books and Brew.
Yeah,
we-
but didn't the beers for dinner come from Books and Brew?
No,
or
they
did
came-
oh,
they
they
came
came from
from-
Blackacre.
Yeah, it came from Black Acre.
Okay. Well, that was a British. That was a British bitter.
Was it gut
I
punch?
can't remember what it's
Testicle crunch.
called. Testicle crunch.
feel like
It was
these
probably
are-
testicle crunch. So it was really good. Testicle crunch was pretty good. And then there was some IPA. It was an IPA, so it was terrible.
It was coffee.
And then
it was a coffee,
coffee.
IPA, which I ended up having.
No, it was
I'm
coffee.
not fond of IPAs.
Without the,
Well, it
without
had the
the
coffee
meaning to
going
sound
on.
ignorant, what is technically an IPA? 'Cause
An
I know it's
IPA
rye.
is-
if it tastes
basically-
like cat piss, it's an IPA.
No.
Well,
It's
okay.
true.
What's the
Real
acronym
quick,
mean, guys?
real quick.
Huh?
IPA.
India Pale Ale.
Indian Pale Ale. What happened was
No, India Pale Ale. Come on, get
Oh,
it right.
is that why there's a Japanese beers? Because I work at the Japanese restaurant. They're all very, very pale.
No, that's
no.
not the same.
What happened?
Japan is not India.
Okay.
Well,
What?
can I explain? Because
if
I'm
you want,
trying to start.
did you get on the Wikipedia page?
I did.
You did? Okay, then you explain. But while you're doing that, I might want to refill my rum.
We'll go for
All right,
it.
So-
Sam. Okay.
Here's how
Basically-
IPAs began. British beer makers couldn't get the beer to India in a fashion that tasted good because it was too long of a trip. So they
And it
just
kept-
so
it
when
kept
so when
going
it,
stale.
So when it got there, and it was stale, they just said it was a new style, and that's how IPA was created.
That was not a funny joke.
It is a
I'll
funny
tell you
joke.
I'll tell you a funny joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Fuck you, Sam.
Banana Whammo?
No, banana.
Done.
Knock knock.
Done.
Knock knock.
Done.
Knock knock,
Done.
motherfucker.
Ring the doorbell, son of a bitch.
I'll smash through the window and burn your family.
You know why you can't tell a knock knock
Banana
joke?
is vicious.
You know why you can't tell a knock knock joke to Batman?
Why?
Because you say knock knock, and Batman says come in.
What?
Because Batman's a badass and he doesn't care who it is.
Exactly. He doesn't give a fuck.
Man.
Batman
So-
is such a pussy.
Yeah,
That's right, I
totally.
said it. I'm getting more rum. See you later.
So,
That's probably a good idea.
Pick up Sam's beer bottle, please.
So what really happened
All
with
right,
IPAs?
Tonight's beer walkthrough.
Hold on. What really happened?
We're staying incredibly off topic.
That doesn't matter.
that is the point.
You have to inform the listeners as to what you're talking about, because if you
No,
go
no, no.
on for 30 minutes,
We're
We have
working
been-
on it.
We have been doing this podcast for. This is episode. This is episode
you're right.
9.
I'm a novice. I don't know shit. I'll just listen.
We are masters.
We have.
I mean, I had
we've got
I
pedigree
had
here.
good advice, but I'm a novice. I don't know shit. I'll just listen.
How many podcasts have you ever done?
Never.
Yeah, we
'cause
got
I don't
9.
know shit.
We got 9 under our belt.
And we
I
have
don't
two
know-
listeners.
I don't have good advice. Let's just continue. IPAs are what?
IPAs. What happened is you were half right. They delivered stale, and then they changed their brewing method, where they just put the hops in the barrel and it brewed during the sale. And so by the time it hit the location in which they were delivering it to, it was done brewing.
But it tasted terrible.
But
so
it tastes
unfortunately-
fucking awful.
So
I
the
still
point
hate
is-
IPAs.
So hold on. The point is beer's brewed, but IPAs are steeped.
Kind of.
Okay, so here's how
Gotcha.
chemistry.
There's the brewing method, and then they put the hops in last.
Here's
So
how
they-
beer
you
chemistry
steep it.
works.
Yeah, I got you.
Here's how beer chemistry works. Usually, traditionally, up until IPAs started to be a thing, hops were added earlier in the brewing stage, but they were added. But IPAs started the trend of adding them towards the end. Now, a lot of beers add certain quantities of hops or different types of
Throughout.
hops
Throughout the
at
process.
different phases because they realize that it significantly changes the flavor of the beer. So, in a way, that method kind of changed or added a significant amount of diversity to beer making.
Yeah.
But the fact is that according to traditional beer making methods, basically the British did it wrong in order to solve a problem, and that's why we have IPAs.
See,
It's true. According to traditional beer making technique, they did it wrong in order to solve a problem.
Yeah.
And as a result, we got this garbage called IPA. And people like it because it's trendy, I guess.
yeah. See, to me,
It's
Is
true.
it- isn't-
It's
isn't
true.
Blue
No,
I'm
Ribbon-
sorry. This
isn't
is not.
Pabst an IPA.
This
So,
isn't biased.
You call 50-50
Am I wrong?
creamer. What do you call 75-25?
Did you just make that, Sam?
Wait, 75 what? 25 what?
All right, guys. For the listeners, just so you
Guess
know,
that one.
when you make a mixed drink that is 50% alcohol and 50% mixed drink, it's called a creamer, half and half.
But when Sam makes
Sam just did a 75% alcohol.
it, 2 different kinds of rum going on
He just
here.
filled his glass most of the way full with alcohol.
I would like to point out that
It has a
Aaron and
little
I
splash of soda.
A
Aaron
little
and I-
splash soda.
Aaron and I are essentially brothers. And we have been partying together since we were about 13. I'm about to take a drink, don't worry. I just grabbed the drink from Sam. I'm not gonna give it back to him because he doesn't need it.
What? Yes, I do. I'm with you.
Anyways, so early on, we
Are you eating
deciphered
chips?
that if you put a 50-50 drink together, it should be called a creamer. Well, Sam has a stupid tolerance to alcohol. But if you hand him 2 beers, he's off his rocker.
I once remember a time whenever Sam was riding, or Matt was riding on Sam's back.
I remember that.
Yeah, I drank an entire bottle of rum at that point.
That was a fun night.
Okay, I've got a fun story to
And that
tell
was
you
a
guys.
very tasty drink.
I've got a fun
Blood,
story to
man.
tell you guys about
Smooth.
Sam.
Yeah, big
Sam?
2 rums in it.
Sam thinks he has a high tolerance to alcohol, and people try to encourage him that that's the case, but he really doesn't. Sam gets
handles
drunk
it
really
well.
fast. But the thing is that Sam airs that he is not drunk, and people believe it for some reason. and it's crazy.
He's pretty.
But
good
I know the
he's
truth.
pretty good at acting not drunk until he stands up.
I know the truth because I watch his mannerisms and I can see how it changes. I know Sam very well, and I know when he's
I will
drunk.
admit that I am slightly wasted now. I'm even wasted.
You have been
Yeah.
wasted the
I could
entire
be-
night.
I could
I'm pretty
be-
sure
I
you've
could
been
be
drunk
more-
since I got
Yeah,
here.
but I could be more drunk. That's the
Sam,
thing. That's what I hate about right now.
here's
I
the
could
thing.
be more drunk and I'm not.
Yeah, no, you took off from the parking lot of Books and Brews like full throttle.
'Cause I
You were,
thought-
and there's a lot of swerves, because it's right next to Indy Climb Time.
Oh.
So there's that like swerviness
Yeah, yeah.
back onto the main road.
It's like it should have had an S road sign.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It is an S, and
Guys,
Sam just took that at like
Multiple S's.
50 miles an hour,
that had nothing to do with alcohol.
I was like, we're gonna die.
me and Stephanie
not
were-
braking in turns.
Me and Stephanie had a little.
Well, that fight had to do with alcohol
No,
because Stephanie was drunk.
had to do
You
with
both were
had to
tipsy,
do with her
therefore.
being friends, and I'm like, stop.
No, see, that's the
talking
thing
to
though.
people.
You both had been inebriated, therefore there was a misunderstanding communication-wise.
No, there was an understanding, and it was that they were mad at each
No, the
other.
understanding was I went.
There was an understanding between us
I
that they were
went-
mad at each
Whoa,
other.
whoa,
We had an
whoa.
understanding that we were enjoying.
Bad
We had an
principle to
understanding
bring in
of
marital
ourselves.
topics.
I
in
w-
the-
No,
I
we
went-
talk about whatever.
I went to
Alright.
the pub drunk, inebriated. Sorry, not drunk, inebriated, and left the pub sober.
The
Spirited.
bar.
I don't know about sober.
It was a pub. I cut your beard off and shaved it on your sister.
I would call that
What?
a
What
pub.
did you say?
They heard me.
No, I actually didn't. You'll cut my beard off, and then what?
Yeah, you heard me.
No, I didn't.
I
Put it on
actually-
your sister.
Okay, that's weird.
Your sister with a beard would be crazy.
I'll grow it back pretty
Your
fast.
sister with the beard would be crazy.
I don't care if you'll grow it back. Your sister with a beard would be crazy.
Well, I
Caleb.
care if I grow it back.
That's fine.
It won't
I
be like
expect
your
you to grow
head,
it back.
Caleb. You'll grow it back.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's because he's bald. What a faggot.
Damn it, Sam.
I'm sorry.
So
I
anyway,
had, like-
Sam is completely wasted, and
I
he
like-
has no filter right now.
Not
And
at
he's
all.
completely demeaning my life existence.
I
Yeah,
like-
he's been really tearing Matt down all night.
I have not.
Here I am in this transitional phase.
I just want to make sure you get to the right.
Here
I
I
like
am.
the way we keep referencing the transitional
Yeah.
phase as the point in your life where you think that you might have been depressed, but something good kind of happens. So you're kind of depressed in a way, but something good's happening, so you're not sad at all.
But then Sam comes along and destroys all
And
of
he
it.
just tears all of
You
that
just-
down.
You're trying to like build yourself up.
What I said to you earlier, because I don't remember. I don't know why.
Oh,
I
Do
said
what
you
did
want to
Sam
go
say?
on?
What did Sam say?
Caleb,
Okay,
Caleb has
well-
been
well,
Caleb
basically-
has been delivering this perfectly all night. So
Okay,
let's just go ahead
basically-
and let him do this.
Basically, Sam in his inebriated state, where he was claiming he was completely sober, but he was totally filterless and completely drunk, slobbering drunk. He said, Matt, your life is just an endless stream of failed relationships, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. I
See,
love you,
no,
Matt.
that's the thing though. You're not sorry because you think that
I'm not
subconsciously. That's what you just don't tell me.
Subconsciously,
I feel like it's very much consciously. He just suppresses it because he's like, that's not nice.
Yeah, well, exactly. And see, here's my reasoning. And I say to this in the car ride home. I'm having unsuccessful relationships to learn what not to do.
And that
So when I
doesn't
find a relationship worth having,
that's not how that works, dude.
And then I said, people are more complicated than stuff, and you can't learn from relationships. So just do it and go.
Different-
What
What
is
is love?
Why are we here?
I'm not finding
pass the
things
gun
out
around.
about the person one by one.
Which one?
I'm finding more things out about myself.
Uh huh.
I'm finding more things about not only
That
about
sounds
how
like some BS psychobabble.
Dude, I don't know if I have fingers or tentacles.
what?
Same. I think you're misconstruing being on drugs and drinking.
Okay, here's what it came down to. I tested a lot of things at Books and Brew, but the beer I decided on was a cherry cream ale called Dracula's Dinner. Again, because I'm in a transitional state where I'm doing a mature goth look. Follow my Instagram, you'll see it eventually.
See, my
Sam,
thing is,
what
is
did you
with
have?
these craft brews?
What did I have?
With these, they have these. Go ahead, Sam.
I had the same one as Caleb, but not only did I drink that, I also
The
drank.
Imperial. No.
Yeah, no,
You had the French drink, and things got really effeminate.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah, you
I
wanted
had
to
a
make
French
out with
beer.
me.
No, it was tasty. It was like a...
It was delicious, but it was
was.
very effeminate.
I also had the freaking British bitter earlier in the day. I've had...
I could feel the follicles sucking the facial hair back in.
At that point, I had two
You
glasses.
ungrew facial hair.
At that point, I had 2 glasses of rum. We're not talking about like shots. We're talking about glasses. Sam likes to fill up his Coca-Cola glass with rum.
He's carrying a 75% rum, 25% Dr. Thunder.
Not pepper, thunder. I could probably still drive home safely.
No, that's
you're already
All
dangerous.
3 of us disagree.
That is
Well, luckily
incredibly
for you-
dangerous.
well,
That's Grant.
Luckily
that's
for all
Grant
of us,
talk.
Sam is home.
That's
You've
Grant
been
talk.
hanging out with Grant too much. I don't even know Grant, and I know that's where you're getting it from.
Well, that's alcoholism. That's straight alcoholic.
Tendencies.
Yeah.
Over boasting.
Which Grant? Okay, I mean Grant is fully accepting of the fact that he's a straight up 100% alcoholic. I mean, there's no way to get around it. You have to
You know
be
what's
accepting when you're
terrifying?
that alcoholic.
My first impression of that guy was I never met this guy. I had one image in my head, and then he shows up with his weird haircut, a bottle of Jack in one hand, and a gun in the other hand, and he drives home.
I love him.
Yeah, like, what the okay.
What weird haircut.
Do you remember the 90s?
Yes.
Oh, that haircut.
Are we talking about like
The one where
blonde
it's
tits
shaved
90s?
on all sides except for on the top, and then it comes down back into a man bun.
Well, right now it's the McLemore.
No, that's not a weird haircut. That's the man bun. That's just called the man bun at this point.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's McLemore.
It's funny because
haircut.
even Naked Snake is doing the man bun.
No.
Have you? No,
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about like completely shaved on the sides.
Yeah, no. Have you seen Metal Gear
got-
Solid
he's got-
5?
but he doesn't. He's not shaved on the sides.
Yeah,
he's
he
got-
is.
No, he's
No,
got.
he's not.
It's cut shorter.
Yeah,
But
it's cut
you're
short.
not. We're not. Grant's hair is buzzed on the sides.
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
McLemore. Grant's hair is McLemore's hair. Only Grant got lazy at one point and decided he just wanted to put it into a little ponytail.
Also-
in the
also-
back instead of actually
Also,
styling it.
He's
So
got this weird facial hair. He looks like a samurai. His skin is dark, like a Japanese person, but he's completely Polish.
sounds racist to me.
Sounds like.
I'm like,
Colin.
what are you? What are you? He's like, I'm Polish. You got the samurai sword. You got the haircut. You got the facial hair.
He does have a samurai sword.
sounds
He's
like-
gone anorexic.
It sounds like if you put Colin and my ex-guitarist Sean together.
No, sounds no. What? No, not at all.
Sean's
No,
completely
that doesn't
Polish.
sound even remotely similar.
Because he's not retarded.
Because he's
Colin's not retarded. What
Oh,
do
I
you
wasn't
say?
talking about
Okay.
Colin.
So Brain
Well,
Eater-
Colin's a Bushido
Well, I'm not talking about Colin.
disciple.
I'm still
What?
not talking about Colin.
I'm just saying.
in relatability to audience.
Sam's talking about Sean.
Sean's retarded.
People
Sean
don't even
is
know
retarded, but
these
that's not
Sams
the
or
point.
Seans or
Have you heard
Collins.
of the decisions he made recently?
Okay, so we had
Anyway,
Caleb,
we're gonna
with,
cut out that
Caleb with
all
the
of
Brain
that.
Eater. And,
No, we're not.
And Matt with
Brains
the
for
vampire.
dinner. Brains for lunch. What?
What was it called? Brain Eater.
No.
I don't know. It's
Beer the Mind Killer.
Beer,
We got
beer,
Sam or Caleb with the Mind
beer
Killer.
betrays the mind.
Beer
It's
betrays
intelligence.
the mind. We got.
I feel like you're over intelligence. You're overestimating the name of this thing.
You're giving it better names than it actually has,
Yeah.
Caleb.
Okay. So Sam, you
had
all
two
the beers-
different
That's all the
beers.
beers you had.
I had like
You-
5 different beers.
What?
Dude, I drink a and then
You're an
What
alcoholic.
was that one? Okay, what was that one beer that came on a plate and had like little like chorizo and jalapenos on it and stuff?
Did that come with a beer? I thought that was just an
Yeah,
appetizer.
it's just an appetizer, dude.
Oh.
I don't know what.
Well, I thought it was a beer place. So.
Could you imagine an appetizer trio with like a beer in the middle?
Did I
That'd
pay
be
for that?
amazing. I wouldn't be against that at all.
Did I pay for that?
I
If
have
like
no
Buffalo
idea what
Wild
you paid
Wings.
for. That place confuses me as far as like how their tab works and stuff.
Nah, it can be confusing, but if you go there every single Friday night for the last 3 months.
Yeah,
it
but
makes
if you
sense.
don't, if
Is
you're
that
just
what
like,
you've done,
here's the
Sam?
thing though. I feel like if you were someone like Caleb who just went this one time, being from Arkansas, you could have just walked out with
Being
that,
from
without
Arkansas?
paying.
Yeah,
Because
they
I'm from Arkansas, I
don't-
would-
They have actually in the past not charged for stuff, and I've had to go back like, yeah, we had one of these things.
What an upstanding gentleman.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, well, since we have established what Sam drank. What did you drink other than the stuff we already
Well,
drank?
these fine gentlemen.
No. Hey, let me go back. You don't
Sam
realize-
is continuing
No,
on with
we
his
don't-
You
alcohol.
skimmed
Dude,
over
I got, like,
his
through the first-
excessive alcohol
I got
abuse.
through the first 6 things I drank tonight.
First one. So let's get to the next 5.
No, there was the French beer that we don't know what the name is.
French beer. I had the freaking British bitter. I had the rye ale. I had how many glasses of rum and Dr. Thunder. Also, 2 shots of hot sake. By the way, it's very tasty when it's hot.
Yes,
I
I have.
never-
I have
Sake is
mistakenly
fantastic.
joined this get together with the concept of Sam and I getting together and drinking a lot, but Sam had already drank a lot. So now Sam's excessively drunk because I have gotten.
Sam could drive home if he needed to.
I have
No,
gotten.
Sam could not
thing
drive
Sam
home.
is
I have
already
gotten
home.
drunk and in the process of getting
that
drunk,
would
drank
be-
with Sam. So now Sam's double drunk.
What? Do you want more?
And he's delirious
I
and
do
saying
want
weird
more
things
rum,
like
Sam.
about how he could drive home, which
You're
is
still
not a
drinking
thing.
your 70-25.
Yeah, I drink all the white rum, by the way.
So what did- so what all
70-25
did
is
you
not
drink?
100%. Okay, so I stopped at the place across from Sam's, which is
The Rusty Spigot.
Taylor's.
no Taylor's. That's it, not Tyler's. Taylor's. Taylor's just had your domestic beer, just had a Coors Light. They want to start off fancy,
I see.
majorly because Taylor's
Really
doesn't
didn't wanna start
have
off fancy.
fancy. Taylor's doesn't have fancy. Don't go to Taylor's, guys.
Really?
Well, I mean, if you
I
just
never
want to
been.
drink cheap beer, go for it.
Sam has a 21st Liquors, which has a lot of alcohol.
No,
right?
no,
Whoa,
no,
hold on,
no,
Sam,
no,
hold on,
no,
1 second.
no,
He has a 21st Liquors that has a lot of alcohol right next to him. Then he
Yeah.
has a Rusty Bucket, which is a very nice tavern.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that was there.
Which is a very nice tavern. But across the street, he has a cheap little Taylor's and a cheap little Payless Liquors.
Cheap little Payless my
And
ass.
he goes to Payless and Taylor's.
Freaking 21st
As
Liquor.
opposed
I mean,
to,
dude, have you seen the prices? It's not cheap.
it's not Payless.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
it's not
Payless.
21st Century Liquors. That place has nothing there.
Yeah,
There's
it's an awfully
nothing
big building
there.
for the amount of not stuff that's there.
Yeah.
I haven't lacked for anything.
Like Payless is a small little building. And they condense so much alcohol in that small little building.
It's true.
I'd
They're
be-
very.
The thing is,
it's a very
I
efficient
saw
store.
dark chocolate beer and sriracha beer, and I was excited. That's all I care
The
about.
thing is,
Yeah, but
there's
that's
more
just
beer.
gimmicks.
Gimmicks, and I get gimmicks. That's what I was gonna say earlier. You guys were talking about the places you went, like the zombie ale and your
Well,
brain
the-
eater
no, the
stuff.
thing is-
I don't like when people
What are you
name their
talking
No,
stuff
the thing
like
is,
that.
the zombie
Well,
ale.
none of that stuff was actually what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about beers named after. First of all, it's a brewery that makes all their beers in house. They're named after books. It's a bookstore also.
So they actually
And-
name their brews after various popular books.
Yeah.
That's
they
their
make-
niche.
So,
They make all
Hold on,
beers in house.
popular books or books they like?
Just
So
popular
is
books.
there
Yeah,
50
just
Shades
books.
of beer?
Like
No.
Miss Havisham's
Because
bitter.
50 Shades of Grey is a popular book. So if they name their beers after
No,
popular,
it's after,
No.
it's after actual literature, like the
so it
three
should
hop-
be
The
50
actual
Shades. They
literature.
should have a 50 Shades of beer.
No, they
Not-
have
not
three-
fan
No,
fiction.
we're talking about actual literature.
like
Yeah.
three
There
Hopsketeers.
are
Three
books.
Hopsketeers.
That's good. I
Not
like
fan
that.
fiction.
There are many
Miss
books.
Havisham's bitters.
I got you.
Bitter
Again.
or bitter Miss Havisham, whatever.
Again,
Bitter Miss Havisham.
I don't think they're
The-
gonna name their beer after like Twilight fan fiction.
Well, no, we said.
I kind of like the idea of 50 Shades of beer.
No, it's just, that's awful.
Yeah,
it would
but
be
that
like,
would be
It would be
terrible.
like 50 Shades of Barley or something like that.
Which is disgusting.
The point is,
Darks and lights and middles together, all of them,
I don't know why my middle finger's up.
because you were flipping.
Actually, that would be
Why?
a cool beer.
I love you,
The
Aaron.
fiddle middle.
Okay.
I would name a beer that.
Dude, why am
So
I?
I started off my night while they were drinking their bookstore ale with just a Coors Light at the Taylor's. You can go to that if you want. Then I went to the
You
Rusty
didn't
Bucket.
drink while you were at work,
I always drink while I'm at work.
so start there.
That doesn't count.
what'd you have at work?
That's like part of my day. You guys didn't start with, well, I got home and vacuumed.
Well, I woke up and then I drank 3 shots of vodka.
I went to work and had 4 bottles of whiskey.
Yeah, like you guys don't start your day like when you
Actually-
start your you're like, what'd you start your day with? Well, I woke up and I did dishes. No,
What?
I woke up and I went to work and I drank 3 pints of fucking Asahi. You're like, you don't do that, so I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you know what's funny? If this was Wednesday, I would say, yeah, I woke up, I went to work, I drank a couple shots of whiskey. Oh, we should put that out there. I didn't drink it. See what I go.
I guarantee your work is not watching.
on
White
Wednesdays-
Trash Voltaire.
On Wednesdays,
You'd
Sam
be
drinks at work.
surprised.
People, employers do watch.
Hey, I don't have employers. I have some guys I hang out with.
Some
That so happen to
guys
be my
Sam
employers.
hangs out with, they do watch.
I feel like
most
that place got
social media a lot.
more and more relaxed progressively as time has passed.
Except for we can't burn candles. Holy hell, we cannot burn
What
candles
about
there.
incense?
No. There's
No
alcohol
burning
in that,
things because-
there's alcohol in that building. If we have fire there, we could burn down the place.
Yeah, but they have like a $2 million insurance policy.
And they're leaving the building anyways. We're opening 2 new stores and we're leaving.
What?
So burn
is
the
there
place
going to be a
down.
Carmel store still though?
They're moving it somewhere else. They're probably moving up to 146th Street. Which is a more centralized location. Adam's dad wants to open up a location in the Hamilton Town Center.
Yeah.
And me and Adam and
That's a
Grant
good
are
idea.
talking about running an entire store by ourselves.
That would be
Hamilton
a
Town Center
terrible
would be
idea.
a
You guys are going to run that
fantastic
store into the
location.
ground.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be the most organized, efficient store in the world.
People
Hey,
walk
Sam,
in
The
to
most
If
Hamilton.
that
organized,
happens-
efficient store that is being run into the ground in the world.
Hey Sam,
Exactly.
if that happens, keep a position open.
Dude,
Yeah,
there's positions
people-
open now for you.
People walk into Hamilton
But I
Town
can't
Center.
Yeah,
do
but they're
those
not
positions
body
at the
mod
moment.
friendly.
They're not body mod.
They're not body mod friendly.
No,
To
they're the
be
most
fair,
relaxed
Matt
thing
is
ever.
barely
Wait a
body
minute.
mod. As
Where?
long as he wears long sleeves, he's good.
Hey,
Yeah,
where'd
but
you
what
get a
about his
nose ring?
devil horn thing?
When did you get a nose ring?
He's
I've
got
had it for
coming
like
out of his head.
2.5.
Have you guys
3
seen
years.
Horns with Daniel Radcliffe?
Yes, hang on. First of all, before we move on to that,
We will move on to that in one moment. Back to Matt
Before
and
we move
Sam.
on to that shitty
Back
movie.
to Matt and Sam.
When did Matt get a nose ring? How
I've
have
had
I
it for
never,
like 3 years.
I-
Yeah,
never-
Matt has had that for a while.
I've never noticed he's had a nose ring.
Have you noticed how little body mod Matt's face is, though? I really
It is.
appreciate
It's
it.
not
My
very
face
much,
is
yeah.
very not
It's
body
good.
mod.
And
It's
it
been
look-
intentional.
No, and yeah, because it would ruin it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's move on to a shitty movie called Horns.
So why do you guys not like Horns?
Okay,
the ending was-
can I actually lead this conversation? Because
Oh.
I actually watched this and have
we all
a
actually
decent
watched
amount.
this.
No, I didn't see it.
I
That's
loved
okay though.
it.
I'm
I
gonna sit
loved
here
it.
and listen, soak it all in.
Soko it all in.
Okay,
I'm not drinking soak.
here's
Fuck you.
my statement.
Of Horns, the movie with Daniel Radcliffe and some other woman that no one knows.
Other people
Watson?
that are not Daniel White.
Were there spells and stuff?
No. Okay.
You're thinking of
so
Lord
Matt,
Burns.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Horns
I
with
see.
Daniel Radcliffe.
I got you.
Interview, not review it, and not interview, review.
I think that the entire movie was very interesting. It instantly caught my attention,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and I thought it was very stylistic.
very
I-
gritty.
Yes, I very much appreciated the fact that I very much appreciated the journey that Daniel Radcliffe's character went on.
An incredible character arc, for sure.
If the my only issue with the movie was the ending.
Yeah, it was
Now
awful.
you guys are talking about the ending. I don't. You guys not like the twist?
No, there was no twist.
Yeah, no, there wasn't one.
There
That it
was
was
not a
so
twist.
obvious.
Yeah, no, hold on.
It wasn't that obvious.
The thing is, he took the necklace off,
yeah.
and you kind of knew where it was going. You knew that if you took the necklace back off, something was going to happen because he was making that transition. And him putting the necklace on was a move towards more holier aspects and
No,
protection.
Daniel Radcliffe wasn't wearing the necklace. The
Yeah, no, he was. Daniel
No.
Radcliffe put on his girlfriend's necklace.
The
which,
antagonist was
no,
wearing
no,
the
no.
necklace.
Well, no, both of them put on what Daniel Radcliffe put
There
on.
was one crucifix necklace.
No,
Only
hold
one.
on. Daniel Radcliffe, he put on something also that the girlfriend's father gave to him. And it healed him, it took away the horns. Do you remember?
No.
Yes, well, that was a thing.
Okay.
And once he took it off during the final confrontation of that person, he finally became the demon character.
He finally became the demon character out of the retribution. The whole point of Daniel Radcliffe's devil character was the retribution. And in holy terms, you should not seek retribution. Daniel Radcliffe did.
Yes, and I can even on holy, even with everything that was included, I still understand that arc, but it wasn't.
The ending was awful.
The ending was not put together well. I get
Yes,
that.
my whole thing
It
is
was
though.
excessive and it was violent for no reason.
Yes,
It went from
Terrible
went from,
CG'd snakes.
It went from indie and gritty to like, let's fight as demons.
well, yeah, no. The whole thing
Grr.
is he went this full demon form and then just proceeded to get shot 1,000 times for no reason. They shoved that demon thing form in for no reason. He went that full demon form, got shot 1,000 times.
That. Okay, so from what I'm hearing is, Horns, from what I can tell, in story and artistically, is a good movie. But what happened to Horns is what happened to Pineapple Express. If you like dumb comedies, Pineapple Express was funny, and then at the end, for some reason, there was a gunfight.
It stopped being a done comedy.
It went from one kind of movie to someone getting shot 1,000,000 times, tons of bullets, and for some reason the guy survived.
Well, kind of.
It entirely changed stylistic of the movie. Yeah, entirely.
And
dude, it's not Alexander a Jean movie. You know what his movies are?
You didn't finish.
What are they?
Yeah, you just went back to smoking your pipe.
Oh, yeah. He's part of the rat.
Samuel just said, you know what his movies are? Puff, puff from his long stem pipe.
And then just forgot that we were doing a podcast.
What are his movies?
Rat Pack. He's part of the rat. He's part of the Rat Pack.
Part of the Rat Pack.
Splat
So
Pack.
he's
part of the Splat Pack.
Yeah, because that's a completely different thing. He's not a crooner.
He's not a crooner. He's not a crooner. He's what's called the Splat Pack. He with Rob Zombie and Eli Roth. He makes incredibly ultra-violent movies. Hills Have Eyes. Hills Have Eyes remake was freaking awesome.
The thing is,
Piranha 3D, me and Stephanie fell in love in that movie.
Is that why it went from a love story to rats humping?
Yes, it was almost not a Splat Pack movie. And you were like, dude, this is so unlike him. This is amazing. This is revolutionary
and then
for
out
him.
of nowhere, bang, 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 bam.
And at the end, it just became that movie, and you're like, dude, you were so close to evolving.
I get that. So, Horns with Daniel Radcliffe, okay till the end, and then it totally screwed
So
itself.
I threw a pack of matches at you, Aaron. Can you hand me that pack of matches?
I kind of need it for one.
But see, the thing is, I'm very disappointed at that movie because I was so interested in the movie and the characters and where it was going.
Yeah.
And the movie the movie had me engrossed.
The build up to the climax where you saw their fight
and then it was,
in the diner.
Not only was
it beautiful.
Not only was it needlessly gory though, it was anticlimactic.
At the end. Yeah, at the end it was incredibly.
It just ended.
Oh, it was so anticlimactic.
It just ended for no reason.
With the build up to the end, you saw how the brother was suddenly involved in all of it. It was bone chilling. With the rock, he woke up to like a bloody hands because it was planted on the brother.
Yeah, like you wanted something more to come of that, but it didn't.
But no, it was just a bunch of demons fighting.
Not even a bunch.
Stuff.
Dude, is Caleb even awake?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm right here.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You're not holding any fingers up.
Yeah, how many fingers were you holding up? How many fingers am I holding up right now?
The White Trash review of Horns.
Congrats, Matt. You just made everything really awkward for everyone.
White Trash review of Horns.
Well, we got to review.
So
we got to review Waterworld.
I would give it a. Based on what I just heard.
Let's review Waterworld because you
wait. Considering that Caleb hasn't seen the movie,
Horns gets an aggregated review of 4 out of 10 stars.
Yeah, I'd give it that.
Okay,
well,
Caleb, here's how we.
I would have given it a solid 8.5.
I suggest.
Yeah, until the end.
Down to 4. Yeah.
The end just plummets.
I suggest everyone in the whole world watch Horns and then just pause it 30 minutes to the end and stop watching. Never go back.
If you pause it 30 minutes before the end, it gets 8 out of 10 stars.
Horns to me, Horns to me is like Donnie Darko. It's great.
4 out of 10.
Horns to me is like
Donnie. Why was that so loud, Aaron? What was the point of that? That.
So anyway, how about that Star Wars trailer, guys?
All right, you guys gotta tell me about this because I've never seen the Star Wars trailer.
There was Han Solo and there was Chewbacca.
Okay, I get that they were characters from Star Wars.
There was Luke Skywalker narrating.
Okay, and Han Solo.
Indoor.
And Han Solo, he looks so old. But Chewie looks so the same exact, and I was like,
he's covered in fur.
Well, no, but not even like I was thinking, man, I wonder if they're gonna make Chewie look older, because like
what are they?
They can do it. It's not like it's.
What are they? Not Ewoks. They're the Chewie.
Wookiees.
Wookiees. Thank you.
Okay, so I was thinking, okay, they're gonna make Chewbacca look older. They're gonna give him like wrinkles to his face. No,
a little bit of fever.
No,
I feel like there should have been a change in his fur.
Punch over a little bit.
That's what I was saying. Like maybe if he had his just gone gray a little bit.
Yeah, no, that would have
Chewbacca's
actually. I
gone
think
gray.
that would have
They
been a great
stand
addition.
so majestically like the rulers of war, which I think they are. a
Well, they
tribal
are. They
community.
they actually are
they're
very bound
tribal-
by
yeah,
respect
yeah.
and repaying
And he didn't
debts.
change at all.
Nope, he's still the same color,
He
the
looks
same.
exactly the same. He's not aged in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how Wookiees age exactly, but he has aged. There's no aging.
What if Wookiees Benjamin Button?
Okay, that's not likely. So anyway,
Thanks for the dismissal. Continue.
so anyway, I'm just saying that was probably the most disappointing part of that trailer for me. But I was interested. I mean, it looks good, and
I was very pleased to find out that most of those things, as many as possible at least, were practical effects, like the newest addition to
the new droid.
the new droid.
Yeah, that's awesome.
BB-8.
Yeah, whatever. BB-8.
Whatever it is, the
New
soccer
generation,
ball with
it's
with the bot on top.
It's just like
Yeah.
an iPhone 5 instead of an iPhone 4. I get that.
Well, the thing
What
is,
they did, what the amazing thing they did there is that they actually took like a volleyball and they put like a little piece of plastic on top of it. And bam.
even more amazing than that.
Or is it a beach ball? They took a beach ball and put a little piece of plastic on top of it.
Even more amazing than that,
Bam.
there was a group
is
that
the one?
did Star Wars bot
are we here?
replicas, and
Like, what is the point of living? Am I right?
J.J. Abrams discovered them on the internet and was like, "Hey, you guys are really big fans of the
Like,
series.
Suicide
Let's
Pact?
bring you
Anyone?
on to make your own
Come on.
bot."
Think about
Right.
it.
And they
You
did,
have
and it
no
was
reason to
a
live.
really good.
Oh yeah, Star Wars.
Sam, what is your deal? My point is, this new bot was a really good addition to
Yeah.
the new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
And
It
Sam
looks
can
awesome.
fuck off.
Well, hey.
No, he didn't say anything about the bots.
Hey, I was just saying, why are you alive, Matt? Like, why
He
are
was
you...
questioning.
I'm alive because
He was
both of my
questioning
parents decided
42.
to make two very bad decisions, both with my sister and then again with me.
Yeah, but why did you continue with your life?
Yeah, I think that's more what Sam's asking. But you know
Sam
what?
is
drives you?
questioning
Like, yeah, what
42.
drives you? Why do you insist
Sam,
on living?
Back to
What do you have going
Star
for you?
Wars.
Absolutely nothing.
Because I
Well,
really
you
like
know,
sex.
You know, the thing is actually,
What are you talking about, Aaron? You're in an awful relationship. What do you got going for you?
no.
I'm
Who's your
actually
family for you?
not.
Here's the thing. Life is not all about who you're dating. What is your problem, Sam? What is wrong with
You're
you,
very
Sam?
fixated on relationships
Sam
right
is
now.
absolutely fixated on relationships, and I'm like, I just don't see what the big deal
It's
is.
not all about that.
My identity is
Sam has
very.
lay. Sam has gone to lay with his wife. So it's time for us to continue with White Trash Voltaire.
So, I'm just saying. I just want to say, even though Sam is no longer in the building of White Trash Voltaire Studio North,
Personally, I feel like
Look.
it's coming back.
he may no longer be with us.
he
For
probably-
all I
I don't
know,
know.
he drank a lot.
Sam is drunk enough to
This
to-
may be the
to lay
end.
down and come back.
So, anyway, I'm just saying that, you know, your life does not boil down to the relationships you have with women or men, if that's your thing, or you're a girl, or that's your thing as a girl, or, you know, you don't, or you identify in a way that I can't describe currently because there's so many potential identifications that I just can't even. But I mean, I'm not. I mean, that's you, and I'm like, you do whatever
You do
float-
you. and
whatever
that is
floats your boat.
whatever you are.
And,
but
and
you have
that's,
to.
That's wonderful.
associate.
I'm just saying that, you know, everybody focuses so much on your relationships and specifically your romantic relationships, and I just feel like that you know, there's just a bit too much emphasis on that about what gives you meaning in life, and you know.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I'm pretty content with myself.
Yeah, I would totally
I
agree.
enjoy the things that I do, and I don't really feel like I'm defined by other people as much as other people want me to be defined by them.
I would totally agree with that right now.
So-
Right, currently, I have probably the most fulfilling relationship to date in my history.
And it's with me.
Totally.
Yeah.
Obviously.
is
Right
with
now,
Caleb.
this
It
relationship
is a
we're
long
having
distance
right now.
relationship.
Although right now the distance has gotten substantially
It is.
shorter.
You and I are in the same room.
Who
Yep.
knows what will happen? Wait for next season's episode.
Oh,
one.
we're both sleeping here in this same house, so
Yeah. But
there may not be much sleep happening. If you know what I mean. It's really late, and I have to drive back home tomorrow, so I may not actually get much sleep. That's what I'm saying.
anyways, in all realistic manner, I am dating a woman named Grace, and to date, this is my most fulfilling relationship.
Grace Majestic LaJennifer is her full name.
Are
Totally.
you for real?
It-
That's the most insane.
I need more rum. There's
No,
more-
you
there's
don't. If you have more rum, you will die.
No, I need more rum. What are you
No,
drinking?
you are near
You
death.
will be.
Someone hand me that Sapporo. Like I'm drinking it.
No, that's mine.
No, that's actually 10 nickel. Oh, never mind.
That's mine.
What? Why do you get two sauces?
So
I
Matt,
drink less than
What? Oh.
so Matt.
you can't dispute that.
Aside from the super cool new droids and the super cool new black stormtrooper,
Oh yeah, the
Let's,
black guy that's actually a character probably is gonna do some cool
Star Wars.
stuff.
Gotcha, Star Wars.
I don't know, maybe
Let's just hope that he's actually.
he might just end up
character.
being another Lando and ends
I
up
I
just
was
being
asked,
a douchebag.
yeah, I was asking you guys what the difference was between the new stuff and the old stuff.
It's basically the same.
Oh no, the main thing was
I mean-
you were talking about Chewie being the
Not
same
old.
age and Han
Or
Solo
looking
being
the
older.
same age. Yeah.
So does that mean? My main question was: does that mean there's a new generation of Jedi starting?
Yeah.
Like, is Luke
Yeah.
about to train
No,
someone?
his Han Solo and Princess Leia's children are Jedi.
Yeah, from what I've seen, and the new trailer has Luke narrating, saying basically, the Force runs strong in my family. I have it. My sister has it, and you have it. But yeah, my father had it, and you have it. And then,
Although actually, I'm pretty sure he says my father has it.
which that's weird
That was weird.
because
By
he
the
didn't
way,
say
what does
had.
that
Well, I thought
mean?
it was where they picked up his skeleton.
Yeah, no.
I thought that was pretty spooky.
Darth Vader's.
Corpse is in the movie.
Well, at least his helmet was
His
on a
helmet
pedestal.
was smashed in such a way that it was totally made a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point I'm making is that that in the trailer they said my father has it. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that
Here's
mean?
the thing, though. They said
Because Darth Vader's dead. We know that. Because friggin' well, we don't know that for sure.
Well,
Because
yeah,
George
no.
Lucas revises things in certain ways. and
Continuously.
sometimes
Every
Anakin
couple
Skywalker
years.
shows up from the new movies, and you're like, what is going on here? I hate.
Well,
George
here's
Lucas.
the thing. He wasn't
That's how you
lightsabered
really
to
feel.
death.
Look,
He
George
was
Lucas
technically
didn't ruin
like-
my
he was-
childhood. That's stupid. But
He's
George
like-
Lucas is just an idiot.
He's electricity to death.
Yeah, he was electricity to death because Emperor Palpatine.
That would not make
when
his,
he carried
that
him
would
over
not make
the
his
edge.
helmet
He
disappear.
wasn't-
His helmet was
Exactly.
his helmet was metal, and it
He
would be.
His helmet wasn't disappeared though. He walked Luke to the Millennium Falcon, and then he collapsed.
See, I had no idea. I had not seen the last.
Yeah.
Empire.
By the way,
That doesn't. Why are you inputting?
he
then?
wasn't electricity
I'm
to death
inputting-
either.
I'm
By the
inputting
way,
on the shape of the helmet. The
he
helmet
died-
would not have
he
changed
died-
unless he was punched to death.
he
Well,
died
yeah.
because
Things have happened since that though.
He died because
obviously.
his life support system was fried, but the electricity didn't kill him.
Yeah.
He died because his life support system failed.
Which wouldn't have led to the dents.
Maybe,
And
So-
Luke is maybe
you're
Luke
saying-
is referring to the point that even though his father has transitioned to a future life, he's still a part of the Force.
I guess that's true.
That
And so
fucking
therefore
helmet
he's
is
not
dead.
dead.
That helmet is a dead person. You can see the eye sockets.
Well, yes.
It is a dead person.
Hold
damn
on,
it.
wait a second. That is just saying that the person.
helmet.
Hold on, the person that could be
helmet.
metaphorical, saying that the person that was Darth Vader is dead, and when Darth Vader died, and the person died,
But it's,
Anakin Skywalker
I know.
moved to the Force and became Anakin Skywalker again.
Did you watch Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, and
I
so
love how
therefore,
you two are holding hands.
and so therefore,
Very cute.
Luke Skywalker was able to say, "My father has it," and so
Alright.
his father is still
Hold on,
alive
scroll back
in
up
the
to the
Force.
picture real quick, Caleb. One last final point that is
For someone who never watched,
irrevocably-
for someone who never watched the
irrevocably
last
true.
third movies.
Look at Darth Vader's helmet, a skeleton has a lack of nasal cartilage. Darth Vader's helmet doesn't. That Darth Vader's helmet has no nasal cartilage. The nose is clear.
Feel your heartbeat in your
Darth
breathing.
Vader's helmet is not clear. That proves that
Is your
there is
heart
part
racing
skeleton
because I'm
in it.
touching you? No. Okay, my heart's racing.
No, I should say only a skeleton
Darth
has.
Vader's helmet is exactly that. It's just smashed out. Look at
Yeah.
this. That right there.
It's the
Look,
same thing, but just smashed out.
It is exactly the nose with no cartilage. It's just that in
Picture
this
Michael
picture,
Jackson,
in this
but
picture,
smashed
that,
Son of a
that
bitch,
silver
George Lucas
piece
is a
smashed
genius.
out.
No, George Lucas is not
George
in
Lucas
control
has
anymore.
nothing to do with this.
Whoever
Which
did
is-
it.
Which
Whoever
is
did it.
J.J. Abrams.
So anyway, this podcast is just off the rails. Can we end this, please?
Yes. It's been ended.
Like, can we please end the torture? So,
This was the best, arguably.
lots of arguments for sure.
Yeah, but still, I feel like it was the most comfortable.
Does it need to? Do we need to have another argument? Really?
Okay,
Can we?
Before we
No.
end, we need to figure out who drank what, because Matt, all his beer is sitting on top of that.
No, we don't have to before we
That's
end
just
it,
taking us
anything.
That.
Okay.
And you got support out here.
That's not mine.
Oh, shit. Oh, mine are over here. I have had 2 beers.
That's 3, and my mixed drink.
I'm missing a beer.
3 beers and a mixed drink. This is unopened.
Oh, this is my
2 of those 3 are Asahi.
This is my Sapporo. I'll just claim this one because I can't find my other bottle. Hey, no more.
All right. Well, on that note, I think it's time to end this podcast. But it's been fun. You could say that. It's been fun.
Been swell.
So anyway, you can find us, the White Trash Voltaire, on social media at facebook.com/White Trash Voltaire. You can find me, Caleb Dunkerson, your lovely host, at twitter.com/Caleb
How many tweets did you make?
Dunkerson.
Oh,
At Caleb
shit.
Dunkerson.
It all hit me at the same time.
You can find Matt. Where can you find Matt?
You can find me at Facebook, Matthew Vehemity,
Yeah?
Twitter at Matthew_Vehemity, and soon you can also find White Trash Voltaire.
Voltaire.
That's
On
that.
Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter.
And you can find Sam at, because he's drunk, so we're going
S.
to have to...
Dumas 138.
Sam.
And you can also find him on Instagram as I'm Your Pallbearer.
Samuel the
Keep in
pallbearer
mind, I am
has
your pallbearer.
drank. Samuel has drank a significant amount the entire night and said that he was not drinking
Until
enough.
it finally hit him at this
He was
very
not
moment.
drinking enough
Yeah,
for the last several hours, and in the last 2 seconds, he said, "It all hit me at once." He's been acting drunk the entire time.
Yep. This is what
All of a
happens.
sudden,
This is what happens. Sam
He's
gets
done.
gets in way too deep.
He
It's
bites
a
off
way
more
too-
than he
I-
can
And it
proverbially chew.
always
I can
bites him in
get
the
deeper.
ass. I remember that one
To the
time
rum
that
bo- to the
you...
rum cabinet.
I remember that one time whenever you were over at my house and you puked and you were like, I got it in the toilet.
That's weird.
Yeah, but hang on.
But I've
that-
never seen Sam puke.
Yeah, but that wasn't
Well,
because
no,
I
you don't
drank-
see it. You just... It
That
just
wasn't because alcohol.
he goes
that-
in the bathroom.
Yeah, but hang on. That wasn't because of alcohol. That was because I drank like too much
Oh, what?
liquid.
That's because bullshit?
No, because I
That's
drank
because
too much
bullshit.
liquid.
Because
Oh, it wasn't because of the alcohol. It's because I'm bullshitting right now because I'm
Matt
trying to
rode me
sound
like
cool.
a donkey.
Yeah,
Faggot.
because that totally had to do with it. So anyway,
Faggot.
hey Aaron,
No.
are you on a
Wow,
social
I'm
media
sorry.
that you'd
I
like to
apologize
reveal?
to
I
our
mean,
homosexual
I don't
constituents.
really, you don't have to if you don't want to. You just
But faggots,
guess.
you mean
that,
your faggots
know,
change.
If you have like a
this
Twitter or
was
something,
Aaron Pope on Aaron Pope at Facebook, and Aaron did it wrong on Instagram.
Aaron did it wrong.
No, Aaron doing it wrong on Instagram, and Pope did it wrong on
Wait,
the other one with
is
the
Aaron,
short pictures.
Aaron did it wrong.
Twitter?
Aaron doing it wrong on Instagram because I don't understand it.
I feel like that every time he says it, it's something different.
He doesn't use those
Aaron
very
Pope
often.
off Facebook, Aaron doing it wrong on Instagram, and Pope did it wrong on the ghosty one.
Ghosty?
All right, well, I'm not sure.
Oh,
I know what you're
oh,
talking about.
the
what is
ghosty
it?
one. The ghosty one.
Pac-Man,
Is it? It's not Flickr. What
It's
is it?
the picture one.
Ghost, Tumblr,
It's the one that you send nudes on.
Yeah.
Oh, Snapchat.
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 Yeah, there you go.
Say it.
So you may not actually be, because I'm pretty sure he gave out a
Don't
different
Snapchat
name
Aaron
every
because
time.
he will send you nudes.
Dude, Snapchat Aaron.
So
He'll send you nudes.
anyway, you may not actually find him because he gave out a different name every time, and we're not sure if any of them are correct.
No, see, that's the fun part.
Aaron, what
You
are
just
you? I wanna
type
follow
in random variations of what he said, and maybe you'll find something.
All right.
No,
And
I
you
want
just
to
follow it.
Please, everyone, please tune in to the next episode of the White Trash Voltaire. It probably won't be as lively as this one, but, well,
Only
Damn it, we tried.
Only because
Damn
Caleb,
it, we'll try.
Caleb drank too much.
so
What an
so this
alcoholic.
is Caleb signing off. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Am I supposed to make a noise?
Yes.
Well, you could say bye.
Well, that's not bye.
All right. Well, so okay.
Okay. Are we over?
Are we done?
I'm gonna
Okay,
get-
Sam, go puke.
Yeet.
No, no,
We
no,
gotta
no.
film.
I'm
We
okay.
gotta film a thing.
I gotta go get some more rum.